Hi Aries, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you for your highest good for the month of October 2025. Money on your mind. There might be someone helping you or talking to you about your investments, or you may be looking into that or figuring out what's available to delegate. I heard delegating. So you may have someone who is some kind of business owner who you're having discussions with, or deep contemplation going on to do with the work that you've put in, and looking at what can sustain you moving forwards. I heard what you're going to leave behind. So you might be cutting an aspect out in terms of your work, and like honing your focus in on one thing in particular that's your strong point, your strength. Even though you may have other avenues of work, there might be like 3 things that you juggle or choose from in terms of where you put your focus. It looks like you're going to be doing a lot of thinking about that in October, and figuring out what you're able to have faith in. There's something about backing here as well. So there may be a particular set of friends or associates or people who have faith in you and what you do, and encourage you to continue. And some of them actually look up to you. So consider that aspect. There is also, for some of you, that there's something going on health-wise where you need to rest more, you need to get better sleep, or focus on how you can balance out your sleep. Get enough rest to heal yourself from something that's happened. For some of you, it's something to do with an ankle or a foot. And there's some kind of new beginning coming in for you in October. Something that you will you will boldly embrace. This might be something that you've taken a chance on before. Maybe so it might be something that's you're doing again, but you're doing it in a new way. And your new approach there may be some kind of grafting or hard graft, some grafting to be done to do with your business, or to do with the new approach. You might be looking at statistics or something that can assist you in how you operate, or what you focus on to do with that will help you with the trajectory. It feels like you are putting a the priority on the job that brings you emotional satisfaction rather than anything else. So that might be quite the leap of faith if the job that you choose is if it's starting anew and you don't have the financial security in place, or you're taking some kind of risk, that might require you to balance things out in a different way, or get your feelings balanced. So that, yeah, there's something about healing in this as well. So there might be something physical that you're working through in healing, and it may feel like that when you approach what you want to do with your heart firmly fixed towards the goal, that the balance feels impossible to achieve, or burdensome, or like too much responsibility on your shoulders to do. It may feel imbalanced. So or you may just have the accumulation of work. Let's see what this is saying. You may feel like that, you may feel like that you can't take a break until you've like achieved something. Might be feel like an uphill battle for a little bit in October. But there is and not a but, and there is something financial that will be closing out. It might be something, an aspect for some of you that is a job that you get some kind of payout from, and you learn from a boss or a mentor or an elder. You learn something about the nature of the ending of something's finishing, closing out. So you may get, I don't know, you may get some kind of payout that causes you to take a break. I had redundancy. So some of you might be moving on to being freelance. And for others, it's just assessing where you're at with what you've got right now. Oh, right now in October. And possibly making a move, or making a romantic offer, and or maybe even receiving a romantic offer, and doing your best to keep level-headed and balanced in your emotions, because something feels burdensome or too much responsibility. And this is to do with something that's already closed out or finished, and something that's being considered in terms of an offer, of an actionable offer, has, it like it falls apart, or it comes to a shocking conclusion. I feel like something has closed out, or something that's already closed out or finished is still coming up. I feel like it's something that's being reviewed because of the way it was handled, maybe. It was handled, and the need for inner strength, the need for backup or reserves of strength to be able to navigate this gracefully. There's something bizarre going on here. This could be to do with a new work contract, or it could be to do with a soul contract, because the Three of Pentacles has come under the Knight of Cups. So if this is a romantic offer, I feel that it is it could be a passionate one, and it could be shocking, and maybe because of the way this person is approaching, be it romantic or be it a job, like a job offer, or some kind of contract, their approach might be a bit naive or jovial or childish, and that in itself might immediately put you in defensive mode, or in a place of saying no. Oh, yeah, it feels like things are going to be surprising in a shocking way. But it seems with whatever contract is being offered, or whatever collaboration is being offered to you, someone is saying that they've done the healing, or they've done the work to balance themselves out, and they're willing to put the work and effort in for this contract to work, and they want to revisit the responsibilities, look at the responsibilities, and take action on them. Wow. And this may have you questioning, or also needing clarity as to whether it's going to fulfill your desires, like what their version is of what's going on versus what your version is of what's going on. This is a curious read, Aries. But it does seem that the conversation is going to be successful, in that you're looking at what your wish fulfillment is, what fulfills you, and there is also, you have some kind of victory over it all. There is action and healing and action over this new adventure for you. What is it all about, Aries? Is this about you healing from something? I feel like it is, but it's also, there's some kind of redo with the Judgment there. And I heard someone's putting their money where their mouth is. So maybe someone is ready to invest. That could also be what this is. Let's put the work and effort in. Wow, you got the Star, 6 of Wands, and 10 of Cups. And King of Cups. I feel like this is someone who's ready to embark on a journey with you. Or this is what you're offering. Someone wants to make your dreams come true. I'm going to just double check this because, ooh, 3 of Cups. Yes, this is someone who is coming in. So if you haven't got anyone in mind, this is someone brand new with the Fool. So you might have been manifesting a wish fulfillment to happen, and it might really shock you that it happens. And for some of you, it's someone coming back who you already know, who you might be given another chance to, depending on your situation. Let's see, this one is the Mystic Art Medicine Oracle cards. And they're very, very big. Oh, that one wants to come. Ascended Masters. Well, you got a few angels in this read. You got the Temperance and the Judgment card have both got angels in, and you've got the Star. And then the Fallen Angels in the Tower. And I feel like the Lady in the Strength card is a bit of an angel as well. So you may feel quite in between worlds in October. And you may be feeling more connected to the other worlds than you do to the physical world. And connecting with your creative self in your dream time, and having astral experiences, out-of-body experiences. And owls might be significant for you. And you may also be connecting with your guides from the higher realms. You might be wearing white. Might be significant for you. You may feel like you're coming out of a cave, coming out of your cave. You may have gone through a period of incubation and upgrading yourself so you can handle this shock when it comes in. So, and this is the Spirit Cards Oracle deck. Oh, best Spirit. Boundaries, introspection, home. So boundaries. I feel like that's to do with the shock of whatever it is, the way this person shows up and offers something. It may be a strong lesson in boundaries for you, of learning what your boundaries are and where they are, and how you implement them like how they show up. How do your boundaries show up? How do you implement them? So those are good questions to ask yourself. Like, how do you approach it when someone is pushing your boundaries? Are you able to speak up for yourself in a way that you are heard but not defensive? So you might be as well spending time with yourself in meditation or quiet time, thinking about how you can approach certain conversations. And bear spirit, so yeah, and this being coming out of a cave feeling, I feel that you've been spending time on your own healing and spending time at home and creating your sanctuary and protecting your peace and getting more in touch with yourself and your own needs. Something that feels defensive as well, defending yourself, defending where you're at, being okay with where you're at as well. Loving yourself deeper. So well done, Aries. Ooh. Ooh, empathic starseed from the Starseed Oracle. Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. I feel like this is you've been recognizing where you take on other people's stuff. And rather than absorbing what's not yours, I feel like you've actually taken the time to spend time with yourself so that you can build up your own protection. And you're now at a point, now in October, at the point where you can differentiate and see where you are and where the next person is and the differences between the two, so that you're not taking on their stuff. You're able to create a healthy boundary. So it's just honoring of where they are, but also honoring where you're at, and not feeling a need to mirror them. You're to feel safe. You don't need to mirror anyone to feel safe anymore. You can hold your own in a gentle, loving way. So it looks like this figure is almost going to be moving through the mirror. So it's almost like holding your own, knowing how to do that. Energetic sovereignty. Yeah, that makes sense, to energetic sovereignty. Knowing who you are and your part in things, and allowing yourself to take up space and own it. Oh, I just noticed Bear Spirit's got 23 on, and 23 is 2 plus 3, which is 5. So I feel like in October there is some kind of change that's coming in for you, and that change I feel is to do with how much you have learned about yourself. So you've advanced in your own sovereignty, in your own space. So congratulations, Aries. That's quite the upgrade in your journey. So wishing you a wonderful month of October. Please share the video or like it or subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next month. Mwah!